It's a Ford Ranger.
It's a Ford Ranger.
Redone.
And what's in your driveway right now? Ford Ranger. Mike's
going to
do a Ford Ranger.
Yeah, Mr. Barnes does have a review right now, as a matter of fact,
Is it Mike's
of
review?
the Ford Ranger.
It's Michael's review.
Yeah, buddy. It's the Ford Ranger Lariat,
not Lariat.
Lariat.
Or by Ford. Now, this is the 5th
And this
gen.
man was born in Texas. Lariat.
That's why I got that twang. Now, the final assembly location of this is actually in Michigan. It comes in 4 trim levels, the XL, XLT Lariat, and the Raptor. And it's considered a standard size pickup. However, most of us call it a mid-size pickup. And, of course, they've gotten a lot bigger, so maybe it is really and truly a standard size. Sits 5 people. It only comes in a crew cab short bed. You don't have a lot of choices on this particular one. Has automatic LED projector headlamps, LED fog lights. You got tow hooks up front, body colored door handles and side mirrors. Got running boards on it, and I'm not sure why. For somebody like me, they don't help me get in or out. In fact, they kind of hinder it because I got to step over them and climb over them. They look good. The cargo bed has LED lighting as well, and then the locking tailgate. You lock the doors, it locks the tailgate as well, and we're rolling on the 18-inch aluminum wheels. Now, inside, because of the trim level we have the leather seating. The front seats are heated, but there's no venting. There's no cooling on those seats. Got a fold-up rear seat. Got storage areas underneath it. Got the 12-inch digital driver display, so you can configure that in a lot of different ways. The 12-inch center stack, that's where you're going to find your convenience controls, your nav, your 360-degree surround view camera. You'd also had the power sliding rear window, which I'm not sure. That's another one of those things. I don't open it much. Never did, actually. So maybe you need it. If you do, there it is. Had the B&O sound system with 10 speakers and a subwoofer.
That's a Bang & Olufsen.
Yes. And I wasn't sure I could get all that out, so I went with B&O. So it
I
has...
think there's a railroad company
too, yeah.
called B&O Railroad.
Yeah, a Monopoly. It does have USB A and C access points, which I think is great. Some people have already gone to the C, and you don't have the capability of using the A's anymore unless you got adapters. Up under the hood, we had the 2.7-liter EcoBoost, and this is a $2,100 option. 315 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, backed by a 10-speed automatic transmission. So this vehicle is capable of towing 7,500 pounds, and you can load it up with a little over 1,800 pounds in the bed. EPA says you should be looking for about 19 in the city, Highway 23, and combined 20. And this is a regular fuel vehicle, even though it's turbo. So I got 21.3 miles to the gallon across 327 miles, and I was very happy with that driving this vehicle. It's got a lot of power on it once you get it rolling. It's a little weak off the line, maybe. And the engine can be noisy if you're sitting there putting it under a little bit of duress going down the highway.
Duress, I like that word.
Yeah. As far as riding, or so I'm told it was. Anyway, it rides still like a truck, but it's a nicer driving vehicle. It got plenty of room in the front seats. The back seats are a little bit tight for what I think it would be an adult, but it's usable for a while. Pricing on this thing. Now, the base trim price for this vehicle was $47,165. Our MSRP is tested $54,375.
Whoa.
But you should note, you can get into a base model of the Ranger for $34,265. Looking for something to compare that to? Toyota Tacoma immediately comes to mind, $33,085. Chevrolet Colorado, another popular midsize pickup truck, at $33,595. If you're looking to step up a little bit, you might look at the Jeep Gladiator that's going to start at $40,000, or the Honda Ridgeline, which is another midsize, even though it's kind of a unibody, more of an SUV to me than a truck, but it's considered a midsize at $41,600. So there's a lot of choices in there to look at.
You know, one of the things I'm driving, I think it's the same truck.
Probably,
it?
yeah.
Anyway, I'm driving it this week, and the one thing that came to mind was this truck, they call it a midsize, was in the 1960s and 70s a full-size truck size. If you stop and think about it, that used to be the full-size truck. Because they've grown the full-size truck into such enormous proportions, it won't fit in the garage anymore.
No, it won't.
And that one barely will.
And I remember my dad had a Ford Ranger for years that had the little jump seats on the side of it.
Yeah.
And it would almost fit in the bed of a full-size truck now. So it's a lot smaller. But that's my review of the Ford Ranger Lariat 4x4.
Thank you, sir. InWheelTime Car Talk continues after this. You own a